KAO The Kangaroo finally gets updated. Nintendo makes mainline news for a bit of an issue. And we're going to take a look at some games as well here today on Switch News. All right, so this Switch News today is a little bit different. And I think it's the first time ever on the channel that you're not seeing my face. And I do apologize. Basically, I rubbed chili into my eyeballs yesterday whilst I was cooking dinner. And my eyes are really, really horrendous to look at. So yeah, I'm not showing my face today. So there you go. But anyway, let's jump into it. So KAO The Kangaroo has had a massive save issue. I mean, we've all known about it, and I've done a video about it, a dedicated video, and everything else. Now, they updated everything else first, so it went Steam, and then I think it was like PlayStation and Xbox, and then PS4, and then finally, yesterday, they updated the Nintendo Switch. However, there is a catch. So the catch is that the Nintendo Switch update is only in Europe currently. So they say, Nintendo Switch users, good news, the patch is now live in Europe and Japan. We're still waiting for the green light from Nintendo America, but are hoping it will be sooner rather than later. Thank you for your patience. Now, this is patch 1.2, and this saves the save system fix, so progression loss no longer occurs. There's a fix for the HUD disappearing after dying. There's audio fixes and localization fixes too. So if you're in Europe or Japan, we'll jump on this update. We can finally play it after 2 weeks of the game coming out. I'm so ready to jump back into this game. But sadly, if you're in America, you're still going to have to wait. However, I imagine it's going to be very, very soon. So hopefully the wait won't be that long. Nintendo makes mainline news. So we're going to jump onto this now because Nintendo actually is in Sky News. And well, the article is something we all know about, but you know, for it to actually hit mainline news, that's pretty big. So the title is Nintendo urged to launch investigation into drift problem affecting Switch Joy-Con controllers. We've all known about this for years, but again, for it to make actual like headlining news on a Sky news outlet, that's quite big. So they say that Nintendo should commission an independent investigation into a problem with the Joy-Con controllers, on the Switch console, says Group Which. So, yeah, I mean, it just basically says that they contacted loads of people. They did like a study group and found loads of people had issues and that not all of them were getting sorted out by Nintendo because maybe they weren't contacting them or whatever. And they're pretty much just saying that an investigation should be made, into this issue. But I just wanted to bring it to your attention because it actually hit like a mainline outlet. And some other news, well, today, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge launches, and from the reviews that have been coming out, it looks amazing. I haven't had a chance to play this game. However, it's exactly something that I would like to play. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, a bit akin to like Streets of Rage or Final Fight, that kind of thing, or just the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, like all the arcade games. Now this looks amazing. It's got the original voice actors, I think from the cartoons, and yeah, it looks stunning. I mean, the art style and everything looks brilliant. It looks like a great game. Now it's currently on sale for 10% off on the Nintendo Switch eShop, but physical, at least here in the UK, is coming, but not until the end of next month. So I might have to wait for a physical if I'm going to pick this up. I don't know. We will see. But everyone's saying that this looks brilliant. I mean, all of the review people that I've been looking at have all been giving it like really, really good reviews. So if you're into beat 'em ups and stuff, this is definitely one to check out. It is up to 6 players multiplayer, which is really, really cool. So, this is definitely one to check out if you're into Turtles. Moving on, Sonic Frontiers director, I'm going to absolutely butcher his name now, Morio Kishimoto, says that it will take the average player around 20 to 30 hours to complete the main game, and it could be double for completionists. Now, this is an open zone Sonic, so we all originally thought it was going to be open world. It's not really open world, it's open zone, but it does look really good. I know there's been mixed opinions right now. There's been loads of footage because IGN have had exclusive kind of hands-on stuff with this game recently. So there's so much stuff out there right now. And yeah, I mean, first impressions, I thought it was a little bit barren. It looked a bit bare, but it does look really, really cool. I'm definitely going to be picking this up because, it's a total revamp for Sonic. And I do like Sonic. I just find most of the games are a bit rubbish. But some of them are really, really good. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this, and a 20 to 30 hour sort of like storyline or whatever, I think that's pretty good. And again, if you're doubling that because you're a completionist, well then I think that's actually a really reasonable amount of time for a game like this. And then lastly, there's a game called Hell Pie, and that's coming out in July. Now, I'm only bringing this up because we've been like talking about 3D platformers quite a lot recently, you know, with KO and stuff like that. And this is another 3D platformer that reminds me of like old school stuff, but this is definitely like going to be an adult based one. I imagine this is going to be an 18 plus because this looks really, really, really out there. I mean, they've even released a suitable for work trailer, and it's pretty much all just blurred out. So it's going to be like so over the top, just meant to be a bit of a laugh. I think it's just pure humor, but it does look kind of good when you look at like the trailer and stuff. Like the gameplay actually looks quite fun. It might be something I consider picking up, and I just wanted to like bring it to your attention because I'd never heard of this before, and I thought it looked pretty funny. So yeah, this is out on July the 21st. If you're into 3D, you know, classic platformers, well then this might be something for you to check out, especially if you've got a bit of a dark sense of humor or you don't mind it being a bit grotesque or whatever, you know. So there you go. Now, I'm not doing an eShop deal of the week because I've already done that in Monday's Switch news. So if you want the deal of the week, go and watch Monday's Switch news. I'll do one eShop sort of game of the week or deal of the week per week, if that makes sense. This is purely just a real quick update because I wanted to bring the news to you about KO the Kangaroo and some other bits and pieces. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the first time you never got to see my face on a video here on 128KB. So I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. This isn't going to be regular. You're still going to see my face more often. It's just because I rub chili in my eyes and I've got loads of hay fever. So anyway, like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and go and check out any of our other videos, or, you know, ones that are on the screen right now. Just do it and subscribe.